presentation of the NBA.
And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington, D.C. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Kings are trying to snap their long playoff drought. And their star point guard, De'Aaron Fox, says, "I've always been a winner at every level. My teams have found ways to win. So I've always thought, why not? Let me be that guy." Kevin, he's got a heavy lift, but he's got the talent to lift them back to relevance.
D.A., the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for De'Aaron Fox.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley the duo with the forward. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. And for the Wizards, Hachimura out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Len. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard position. And in this early season, Brent, what is the feeling on a team that is trying to build chemistry?
I think coaches understand that defining a role for guys as soon as they possibly can will really help with the rhythm of the season. So many games over the course of so many months. If you can get to that early, Kevin, sometimes that's a huge advantage.
Now here's Westbrook. Beal, the pass to Westbrook. To the inside, here's Hachimura, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I like to see this from Westbrook when he focuses on hitting his guys. It can make the entire team better.
The pass to Hield. Back to Fox. Good D by Westbrook. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Passes to Whiteside. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. It's stolen by Bryant, and Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Pass to Hachimura. And here's Westbrook, guarded by Fox. Pass to Hachimura.
Good defense right there. Barnes taking pride in shutting down that possession.
Hield, the pass to Barnes. Low block shot on the way, and it's Bagley that time on the assist by Barnes.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Westbrook against Fox. And here is Hield. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Beal with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. And it's Westbrook again missing. Looking at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against the Nets in Brooklyn. The kick out to Barnes. Len with the block.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Now the pass to Beal. Passes it to Hachimura. That shot off. Great D that time from Bagley. Oh, Whiteside in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
As soon as that pass was released, Whiteside's eyes lit up, and he finishes that off with some style.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Sacramento with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Bagley against Bryant. Nice D from Bryant. Wizards leading by 4. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beal with the bucket.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's stolen by Bryant. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. Hachimura kicks to Beal. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And finished off by Bagley.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Wizards leading by 4. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Fox. Westbrook no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Hield can't hit. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Fox passes to Bagley. Now here's Whiteside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Alex Len, and it's Bertanis in for Thomas Bryant. The Kings also at the sub. Halliburton's checked in. Beal the pass to Gafford. Here's Hachimura, covered by Barnes. Left side Westbrook from deep. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights. You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Washington shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Outside Beal. Pass to Hachimura. Out to the right wing. Here's Gafford. The Wizards with another miss. The Kings have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Barnes dishes to Bagley. Lets it go from deep. Bertans grabs the board. Here's Washington now. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Here's Westbrook. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Beal, trying to get something going. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Bagley. Second chance shot. Whiteside, the pass to Bagley. Connects on the 9-footer. Bagley's got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the Wizards with possession. 4-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And really an odd series between them a year ago, as they couldn't get a win in either meeting.
Washington calls timeout. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching. And I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s. But I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Avdia comes in for Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for Russell Westbrook. Beal. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Fox gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Smith. There's the pass to Gafford. He kicks to Beal. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. That one doesn't drop. So the Kings will take it the other way.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Fox. And here's Halliburton. Shoots over Beal. Here's Whiteside. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Beal. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
On defense, Sacramento, they're leading by 8. Here's Gafford. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Hall. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Medu. Back to Wright. It's stolen by Bertans. And it's good for 2.
Really, Ish Smith is very dangerous in the open floor because he's got tremendous speed. Comes away with a high percentage look at the basket on that break.
Now here's Davis. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Medu. Holmes trying to free himself up. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Kings lead by 8. Now here is Smith. His last outing, he had 8 points. Bertans' shot is good.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
Here's Halliburton. Kicks to Wright. A step back shot here. Washington with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Pertinis. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
An excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 16-6 run. Now, Wright. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. It's taken away by Smith. And here we go again. Wizards in transition. Up the court they go. Avdia can't hit. Kings leading now by 4. Here's Davis. Rebound by Smith. Washington shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Avdia. And he makes both free throws. Wizards trail by 6. Beal the pass to Gafford. He kicks to Smith. Here's Gafford, guarded by Holmes. Down low, Bertanis lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Berton's got 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Wright against Smith. Wright with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Free throw drops for Wright. And Washington making a change here. And so Wright nails both of them. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being in your own comfortable setting, and then arena packed full of your own fans rooting and cheering you on. That's constant motivation and just energy, that puts us into this mindset that we have to win at home.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Alex Len out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. 2
free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
First one falls for him. The Kings making a switch here. Hield's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 10. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Here's Beal. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Right against Smith.
Oh, man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now, here is Smith. Pass to Beal from the arc. A rebound by Hield.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Wizards trail by 13. Smith the pass to Westbrook. But they recover it. And Bryant kicks to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Yep, that one goes in there.
Again, using his frame and size right there, Westbrook, one of the strongest finishers we have in the game.
Smith against Wright. Len with the block. They get it back. And Holmes throws it down. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Westbrook against Davis. Westbrook passes to Hutchinson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here is Wright. Outside, Davis. Offline with his 3. Wizards trail by 11. Off pass to Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Davis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Holmes kicks to right. On the wing, Heel. Good on the three-point shot.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now here's Westbrook. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, it never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. And then for Sacramento, Bagley, he's checked in for Medu. Barnes comes in for Davis. And it's Fox in for DeLon Wright. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Quietly, Buddy Hield has had some good moments in the NBA thus far. I know coming in, a lot of attention as a high draft choice, but his offensive game and the players around him, as they get better, are helping Buddy Hield out.
Free throw drops for Hield. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Here's Fox following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's Barnes. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Westbrook finds Hachimura. Over Hield. The putback. It's good on the putback.
We talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now Fox. He had 22 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Westbrook after the basket by Rashawn Holmes. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Out to Smith. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 5 now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And the pass to Holmes. The dish to Hield. Here's Bagley. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. He's got 10.
Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebound.
Here's Smith. The teardrop falls in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Westbrook against Fox. Inside. They kick out to Heel. Over Bryant. Excellent defense there from Smith. Wizards trail by 7 and stolen by Barnes. Outside, Fox. Outside, Bagley. Kings moving the ball around. Healed the pass to Holmes. On the wing, Barnes. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fox. Holmes trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Bryant. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Washington. It's blocked.
Well, on defense, Barnes has reach and quickness, and he stayed all over that shot.
Loud pass to Bagley. Stolen by Len. Westbrook with it. 8 points for him. To the inside. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Hachimura.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Len. Bertanis comes in for Bryant. Avdia's checked in for Hachimura. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Smith. Then for the Kings, Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Halliburton subbed in for Buddy Hield. Now, here is Halliburton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dishes it to Barnes. Clock is at 3. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Passes it to Gafford. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's the drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, this time Harrison Barnes using some of his physical advantages to bully the defense or at least get them on their heels.
Wizards trail by 9. Beal taking his time here. Westbrook kicks to Bertans. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
For Sacramento, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. That's good from Halliburton. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's Washington now. It's a 13-point game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They get it back. Here's Gafford. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here's Halliburton. He has 6. Takes a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. And he's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Washington calls timeout.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Well, right now for the Kings, they're obviously trending in a positive direction, but still working out some of those early season timing issues. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
The three-pointer is right on target. Berton's got 9.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Sacramento?
Fox dishes to Bagley. Whiteside trying to break free. Bagley with the bucket. 12 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Now here's Bertans, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Marvin Bagley picks one up. The Wizards shooting their first foul shots of the night here. That one falls for Bertans. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Fox. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Here's Halliburton. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards trail by 13. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And again, Washington, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Barnes right there with nice control as he gets in there, driving to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Barnes.
You think about Harrison Barnes when he won an NBA championship in his 3rd year in the league after being the 7th pick in the 2012 NBA draft.
The Wizards making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. Medu, he's checked in for Sacramento. Terrence Davis comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Barnes hits them both. Here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Outside, Beal. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. It's good.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 9. From deep. Sacramento moving it around. The 3 from Davis. Trains the three-pointer.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Back to Westbrook from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And Sacramento has possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. Bagley the pass to Halliburton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison, shots definitely falling in the first half. How did you guys get it going?
Just us playing off each other, trying to get to the basket, trying to work it around. When this balance scoring like we have tonight, everyone tries to feed off each other.
Strength in numbers, right? Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter from Marvin Bagley. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, there's no two ways around it. They got trounced on the glass and on the scoreboard. You got to show a little more fight down low. Looks like they're not competing, and it's showing on the boards most of all.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. On the court right now for the Kings, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Marvin Bagley is out there with Whiteside, and it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Here's Hield. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Beal. Bagley against Hachimura. He dishes it to Bryant. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Beal gets a wide open look. They grab their own miss. Here's Len. And at last, they get one to fall. Len's got his second basket of the night. Fox against Westbrook. Hield outside. Shoots over Beal. Bank shot. No good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
He just has physical tools to make you go in there and foul him. Westbrook back to the line.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Just how fierce a competitor Russell Westbrook is. He just lays it all out there on the line every single night. Kings
leading now by 12. Fox kicks to Bagley. Fox against Westbrook, and it's Fox with the jam.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Westbrook passes to Hachimura. Back to Westbrook. Hachimura against Barnes. It's Beal on the wing. He's got 8. Drills the three-pointer. Beal's got 11.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Here's Beal following the basket by Buddy Hield. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut back down to 11. Some big points there from Bradley Beal.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Now, here's Bagley. He's got 12. Pass to Hield. And he lays it straight in. Hield's got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Beal. Right side, Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Beal. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The shot's good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Westbrook finds Bryant. Now Len. Now Beal. He gets that one. He's got 15.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Down low, here's Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
I feel like he's got a big boost of energy as the production on the offensive end from Bagley has been phenomenal.
Wizards trail by 15. To the middle, and the dunk by Len.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. The feed now to Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here. Smith is checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Whiteside. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Washington calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Marvin Bagley.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Well, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
We'll take a look at Hield, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love.
Yeah, look out! Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
Smith with it. He has 7. Good work defensively by Fox.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Nobody near Barnes. Here's Holmes. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Sacramento leading by 17. And here is Fox. 8 points for him. Now here's Hield. To the paint. Here's Holmes. Bagley. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 19.
That's a strong finish coming from Marvin Bagley.
The pass to Hachimura. Knocked loose. Fast break, here they come. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Like to see Fox with that fast, quick decision on the defensive end of the floor.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. Passes it to Hachimura. Back to Smith. Pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. There's Beal with the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. I mean, he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is. So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league, and Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Bertanis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Washington, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Halliburton passes to Holmes. Now Davis fires the three, buries the long-range jumper. Davis has got 6 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Gafford. Oh, Beal in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Fox. He's got 13. There's the pass to Halliburton. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. He's got 12.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Beal fires from way outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Passes it to Halliburton. On the wing, Davis. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Denny Avdia picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Davis. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And both free throws good for Davis.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now Smith. He's got 7. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Medu. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wright looking around. Shoots over Beal. And it's Wright missing. For Washington, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And the rejection by Holmes. Pass to Medu, the 11-footer. Rebound, Washington. It's Beal on the wing. And again, Washington, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Out to the wing. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered by Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Halliburton. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Wizards. So he gets them both. Smith with it. He has 7. Poked away and stolen by Wright. Ahead. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Medu. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Wright. He's putting up 6 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Here's Smith. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Medu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Three trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Matthews, he's checked in for the Wizards. Russell Westbrook comes in for Smith. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Washington has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Pertinis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And there's the pass to Holmes. Now, here is Halliburton. Right, the pass to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 10. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 12.
Well, the defenses are geared up to prevent Westbrook from getting to that position, so he just goes ahead and takes it.
1:06 left in the third. Halliburton passes to Wright. Outside for Davis. Passes to Holmes. Westbrook against Wright. Another shot. It's deflected. And here is Bertans. 15 points in the game. Outside Matthews. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Bertans. Washington gets it back. Gafford misses. The Kings shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. Wizards shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Westbrook against Wright. A shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Kings on top, delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Len. Robinson is out there with Matthews. And it's Neto in at the 1. But they get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
And Halliburton slams it in.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And with the bubble in last year's postseason, Brent, we got to see just how much home court advantage meant. Anything jump out to you about that?
You know, as great an idea and the execution was, Kevin, of the virtual fans being there, not being there physically, to hear the noise of the crowd and to get that atmosphere going, to have to travel to foreign territory where you're the enemy. Just home court went away completely last year, and we saw that. It was indicative in the records last year. They had a losing one.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Hutchison. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. First free throw is good. Fields checked in for Sacramento. Good on both. The King shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Healed bounce pass. Right for three. Rebound by the Wizards. Len's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Ryan is checked in for Alex Len. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Robinson down low. Covered by Hield. Robinson misses. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Wright throws it down.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Neto. And Wright pulls it down. For Sacramento, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And the layup's good off the glass. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Wizards shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Neto surveying the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Avdiev's checked in for Matthews. He hits both from the stripe. Sacramento's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hield the pass to Medu. Here's Silva. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is off. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star Game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained, and I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in, and I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Right, the pass to Hield. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 14 points for Buddy Hield.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win. He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Pass to Harkless. Knocked away. Harkless on the wing. Clock at 6. And the pass to Silva. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Hield can't hit.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Hutchison's shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Healed the pass to Medu. Now here's Harkless. Pass to Wright. Shoots. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bryant's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Right side Robinson. Now Heal. Harkless with it. Here's Silva. And it's off the back rim. No good. Robinson left side. Puts up a three. And another miss by Washington.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Neto, the pass to Bryant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Free throw, good, Bryant. The Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Both free throws good for Bryant. And it's Wright with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Outside, Davis. Pass to Medu. Shoots a three. No good that time. Well, the Wizards shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Outside, Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Washington shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Neto kicks to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Washington. Inside. Basket good. Bryant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Outside, Davis. He's covered by Hachimura. To the inside. Here's Wright, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the first one drops. Matthews, he's checked in for Washington. No good on the second free throw. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And yes, it's good.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Davis looking for an opening. Here's Wright. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
First one falls for him. And so Wright nails both of them.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Neto, the pass to Robinson. Bryant in the post. Wright's there. And that one drops for him. Bryant's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Out to the right wing. Down low. Stolen away. Here's Neto. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Cuts off the pass. Medu passes to Wright and finished off by Wright.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside Bryant. Back to Neto. To the middle. And finish off by Bryant.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Wright. Five on the clock. The pass to Silva. This one for three. The shot misses. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Outside Matthews. Bryant trying to free himself up. Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Matthews. Not a lot of room. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Lenz checked in for Avdia. And here is Wright. Kicks it to Davis. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Wright. Fires for 3. Goes back up. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Neto. No good with the layup.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Passes it to Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the corner. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Marvin Bagley.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And he makes the first.
Well, Alex Len, in the age of pace and space as a big, trying to find his way to be effective on both ends of the floor. He has that size and length. He brings that to the table every night.
Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. Now here's Wright. He's covered closely. There's the 3. No good on that one. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.